Then we need to start talking about what the dollar number is that we need to be at. I honestly do not think $700,000 in additional cuts for this next 6 months gets the deal done to address next fiscal year. I think it kicks the can, and then I think it makes things worse next year. And it's horrible now, and it is horrible. It is what it is. But we need no more extensions and 30-day holds. You know, we got one more meeting to do this and that. The days are real, the things are done, and we move based on what we know at that specific milestone.
I believe that further ongoing concessions that are not temporary in nature are needed. That is painful to say, but if we keep kicking the can down the road, as was said earlier, and say, well, we'll put off receiving the raise, we'll put it off, what happens when it's no more putting off? It's still a contract, still due. Do we have the money for it? So what we all have to pony up, I think, and understand is as we're talking about these negotiations, broad brush, I'm not entering into negotiations in public, it's just how do we come together and say, how do we come up with a fiscally prudent solution? We have to pull together on that.
Okay, I agree with several things that have been said so far. Personnel costs are 71%, and that's because we're in the service business. We don't sell chicken, smoothies, but we sell a service to the community. I would like to see accurate numbers also. High estimates as well as low estimates. Those aggressive numbers and those not so aggressive numbers. I agree that we can't, I like the analogy, we can't keep kicking the can down the road, but we need to deal with it now, today, with accurate numbers.
And I think accurate numbers are imperative, particularly at this point. But I think the $700,000 is what Mr. Jacob was asking for earlier in the evening. I am of the opinion, strong opinion, that that is not enough. That we really need to get it down to the zero, or get it down to where it's really going to be a true operating number for the next 2 years out, minimum. 700,000 is the beginning, and I would advocate for that right away.